Hello, you guys. Welcome to week 2 of Arise and Walk Audaciously free 30-day challenge. My name is Aundra.Williams. I am the founder and CEO of herrevived Co., which is an online ministry to help women to walk audaciously, fearlessly, restored through the finished work of Jesus. If you have yet to access the challenge and you want to be a part of everything that's going on, I want for you to click the link below because you will have the fast and prayer details. You will have a fast and prayer guide, a free Telegram community, 4 worksheets that's going to help you to arise and walk audaciously alongside videos, 4 videos where you can plug into, where you can binge the whole entire 4 weeks or each week go throughout the series to help you to arise and walk audaciously. As I said, within this whole entire playlist, I am going to ask you to do something so radical, and that is to not only comment inside of the free Telegram community, but to also comment below as other women are joining inside of this challenge. It's an amazing way for them to see what God is doing. Our life is the evidence. Our life is showcasing the result of what a faithful God can do if we allow God the space and the opportunity. Within week 2, we're talking about obedience, trust, and faith. If I perish, I perish. Now, that is a famous line that Esther said within Esther 4. And as we go into this, I want to dig deep into how we can arise and walk audaciously. So, in Esther 4, it says that Esther, she had found favor within the sight of the king, that she humbled herself. And we're just within these past, we're on week 2, but within the inside the Telegram community and also within the comment section, we have been going through a lot, right? Of learning how to arise and to let go of certain things that limited us, that made us stay in the hiding space. We're learning how to come out of that space and to not think that just because we're not in active pursuit of our calling, that the enemy is going to stop the attacks, right? And so now that we have humbled ourselves and we truly know how to walk and come out of that space of hiding, it is now us where God is calling for us to do something so radical, and that is to walk. That is to walk. And Esther, she said, if I perish, I perish. Now, that is a statement that is so radical, and it may be a little extreme for some people, but one of the things that we know about Esther throughout the whole entire process is that she wasn't just bathed within the oil so that there can be a beautification process, but that certain oils that she was bathed in, it represented death, burial, and resurrection. We know that the same 3 oils that she bathed in were also the same 3 oils that the wise men presented unto Joseph and Mary at the birth of Jesus. So when Esther said that line in chapter 4, if I perish, I perish, she knew, because automatically when she was going throughout that process, that she was being washed with death, burial, resurrection, that there was something within her that she had to let go of in order for her to have the thing that she longed for the most, which was marriage. And for some of us, it can be marriage, it can be our brand, it can be ministry, it can be business, it can be leading a small group. But there was something that had to perish within her in order for her to take her position. Now, as we are on this journey, some of the times we feel as if that the thing that we want is something, it's oftentimes like it's so far out in the distance, right? And so some of the times, or we may feel as if we are inadequate, so we stay into that hiding space. But week 1, we talked about coming out of that hiding space. And week 2 is all about us saying to ourselves and also God, if something have to perish within me, let it perish. Because I know that what you have called me to and what you have assigned me to, that it is something that is so great that it needs all of me. It doesn't need the part of me that is scared. It doesn't need the part of me that walks in fear. It doesn't need the part of me that still have childhood wounds. It doesn't need the part of me that allow for the past life to come to life. What she said is that, God, in order for me to have the thing that I want, in order for me to become the woman that you want for me to be, I have to be washed in death and burial and resurrection. I have to be washed in the very thing that was once associated to my old identity and who I once was. I have to bury who I once was and the things that made me stay into my hiding space. And there needs to be a resurrection. I need to be revived in order for me to stand in the space that you have called me to, right? And so week 2, it is all about us asking ourselves, what do we need to let go of? Week 1 was about us no longer hiding. Week 2 is about us arising and taking our position, asking God, God, what do I need to let go of? What is the thing within me that has to perish in order for me to arise and take my position, in order for me to step into the space that you have called me to, so that I can activate my potential, my calling, my assignment, and I can fully administer that out to the thousands of people that you have connected to my ministry. God, what needs to perish within me? What needs to die within me? As I said again, that is not about looking at Esther. Some of the times that we look at this from a beautification process and the process that she had to go through in order for her to go from just a Jewish girl to now a queen, right? We look at that and we base it upon that, but we look really deep into the scripture. We can see that the myrrh oil and all the other oils, that they had a significance, right? And that she was bathed in this. So there was a deeper purification. She was bathed in the oil that represented death, burial, and resurrection. So my challenge for you is to ask yourself again, what do I need to let go of? What needs to perish within me? What needs to perish within me so that I can arise and take my position? I want for you guys to drop that in the comment section below, and also to meet us within a Telegram community where I will lead again in prayer and worship, so that way we can arise and we can take our position and we can walk confidently as a woman that is revived and restored. All right, you guys, I will talk to you within week 3.